Hello everybody, it's Rupert35 and welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see, we're back with Call Cthulhu, so hope you enjoy and let's do this. Again, I want to give a shout out to the admin on YouTube. So there you go.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Talk about water. Yes.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
No, I don't know that.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh well. I got nothing new right now though. Words. At one point, go towards something over here. That's one. Oh, there's some skill I can use towards something. Oh, yeah. That's a skill I can use anyway. But nope. It's going to use towards the purple ones. Okay. Use towards that. Oh, yeah. He's at least 45 years old. Read it later, so I mean, I already got mentioned in the notes. Yeah. Later, then the manifest. Clues. Sweet. Okay, so that already moved it out the way, so I can head up here now.
Don't put that
Yay.
beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it? Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat it.
Can I take this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to him. How do you get this guy to the one here? Let's see if we can talk to this guys.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
You told me everything. So
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Not a bone drifter.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid
That's what I
somewhere
press.
in your hut on the docks. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I wonder what happens when I stuff
Who's
to you
this
guys.
guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where's the boy? Can I talk to this person? Nope, sitting there. Way over here somewhere. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Back around the place somewhere.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
No, but I figured out maybe help me out.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Okay, now we go in here. Oh, that there's.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm that desperate.
I'm not judging you.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
That'll be all for now.
Not gonna stay around here too long. Trying to get the game going instead of just there running stuff.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me.
Yay, saved.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, no, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
You got it coming. You don't like our prices. It's gonna cost you a lot more than a farm.
Got one got an achievement for that. That way, right? Oh, that's what I do. It's dark.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Can't see anything at all. Way too dark.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
I was looking up there. Could be
Well,
wrong.
well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Right.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
And my what?
Ugh,
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'm getting careless.
I'm okay now.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No, please.
I don't think you mean kill her, because that's right there in the bear section.
Something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down. It was just a little joke.
Can't talk to that anymore. Talking more. So what if we go down here? There might be something important down here. Let me check out. So you know this way. Check this out here. Place the corner phone.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Could be probably something here. Oh, this is water. There's nothing there.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
You were telling.
It's no use.
That's true.
Padlock won't give.
About that, yeah.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real big.
There's people over here. I don't know if I talked to them.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
They just want to see if I can find anything this way. No, what is this?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
No problem, dude.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, so it's the way. Yeah. Question mark. I'm probably just going to send hidden object up here.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
If I can't do it, then I give me an option. Somebody stuck there. Oh, there's no sense. But okay. Crouch apparently. There you go.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Look around like this, nice to me.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Something else apparently, so I still talk on.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I'm going to pause the game real quick. I can't. I'm going to change the thing because it's way too dark. It's supposed to be dark, but it is way too dark. Can't even see half the stuff that's going on. I'm supposed to be able to see at least a little tiny bit of this stuff. It's just that's what I get for setting the darkness to what the game tells me to set it to. You just have to put it here now. there's something else. I haven't seen nothing else. It's hidden somewhere. I have the idea of my knee, but I just don't see anything anywhere. So what could it be? Is there something back here that I'm missing? Let's see. I guess there's something somewhere. That's for sure. Just one more hat. There's just something over here. What's that? It's just sitting around out here somewhere. No, it is not. Because it's not flashing out here. So it'll be hidden in this place over here. Because it flashes around in here. Flash right up and I get close to it. Oh, we're walking past it. Yeah, well, there's probably the reason why I told me to turn angle. Turn that wheel. There it is. So let's turn it down now, so now I know I got a ladder. So I keep forgetting about the ladder. We'll do it like this right here. There we go. So now, how much time was that? It's big. Don't see anybody. Yep, jump over. There's gotta be something somewhere else because I don't see it anymore. This is hidden very well. This thing too. Don't see it. It's got to be somewhere else besides here because it just there's nothing here. Looking all over the place, not see nothing in there. Oh, there he is.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on
Oh,
the
I give him
bridge.
the option. About time. Well, it took about 15 minutes, but I finally found it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Well, this can be fun. I think I'm gonna go down there, but I'm just gonna have to. So this is gonna be fun. Oh, this must be gas or something. Oh, yep, just pass out. Right.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
What are you telling me? Oh, that's the whole thing. So she got moonshine or something like this. Water. I don't like this at all. I don't like getting in water, especially not with that, whatever that is. Oh crap! I don't like that. Oh, you definitely don't like that. Oh, seaweed. Calm down, dude. Calm down.
This is primitive.
Ooh. Right in my water.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Am I hurting bad or is this cold? What is this? Weird painting. Pictures. What the world?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
This is weird.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Let's go check it out.
What happened here?
There's it.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
This one. And this right too. Okay, search the warehouse. You say you rejected this? Okay, this the next one's Darkwater Docks. Probably gonna come in handy. this way. Okay, what's this? Going forward. Oh, okay.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Actually, it looks nice. Probably who mentioned it was.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Okay. This way first.
Cheapers!
There's the script grabbing me.
Prophetic rain. 1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
I don't know, but this video is getting long, so I want to end it here. So anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later.